It's Leonie Hunt, and today I'm speaking with Lydia Segal. And Lydia is exhibiting at the moment at Captured Moments, which is at the Belalie Arts Gallery, 6 Irvine Street, Jamestown. The exhibition goes from the 11th of September through to the 5th of October, and it's opened every day from 1 to 4 with a gold coin donation on entry. So perhaps we can start by you telling us a little bit of history of your love with art and how it all came about.
Well, I've had a long history with art. I started drawing when I was a little girl. I used to sit on a chair, apparently, when I was about 2.5, 3, and draw away and even fall asleep. I've got a picture of that, falling asleep on my artwork. And then really throughout school, primary school, high school, I did do art in a matric course and loved it, particularly portraits. And then right into my college life, I ended up going into nursing because it was sensible, and I didn't feel that you could necessarily make a career out of art. So I tended to do the sensible thing, and I did my portraiture then, and then I probably put it by the wayside and life got in the way. And it wasn't really until my 30s I started to get back into drawing. And then more recently, I was very involved in palliative nursing, and it was my sabbatical and my happy place when I indulged in art, kept me sane, if you like. And then I moved up to the Southern Flinders Ranges, which is really the Imagineer's paradise for everything in the way of art. Everywhere you look is a picture. You've got paddocks of roaming sheep and mountains, and you've got the creek here in Jamestown, and also my love for history and the historical buildings and the stonework is just the most glorious indulgence in art. So that's what I've been doing. Really, it's my time away from nursing, living up here.
If you had to explain to somebody, this is what I do, what would you say?
I would say I do a stylised realism at times. With this particular exhibition, I've done soft pastels and pastel pencils, and I've really depicted the beautiful skies, sunsets, and also I've drawn the local watering hole, that being the commercial hotel, and I would say the publican there says that I pretty much live there too. When I do create, I can spend hours, 7, 8 hours sitting in the same spot. I barely look at drink or food and continuing almost like a meditation. So it's my happy place.
We're very lucky at the Captured Moments here because they're all local artists, which is fantastic. So the exhibition's entirely made up of 4 artists.
Look, I got involved in Flinders A Brush with Art. I've only lived in the Southern Flinders for the past 3 years, and 2 years ago I decided, because I ran a historic blacksmith shop, I decided to open that up as my own little solo exhibition with the magic of Melrose. And I took a break last year as I was travelling, and then this year decided to get involved. Very privileged company here with Joy, Cherry and Alicia, and I think really that's been my history with A Brush with Art, that it supports local artists. You know, all of the artists are very inspired by the Southern Flinders Ranges.
From a Brush with Art's point of view, I'd like to encourage everyone who's watching the video to spend a few days, get in your car, go for a drive, be inspired and speak to some incredible people. There's mostly manned by volunteers. There's hundreds of hours and a lot of work gone into A Brush with Art. We're at 31 exhibitions and workshops over 12 locations, so there's something for everybody. Thanks Lydia for your time, much appreciated.